1 year after the verdict in Johnny Depp v. Amber Heard, an analysis of the result and the future plans for the former couple. Following the defamation trial verdict in Johnny Depp's case against Amber Heard a year ago, it seems that the former couple is continuing with their lives. The Virginia trial, which was broadcast live on television and featured testimony from Depp and Heard as well as their families, friends, experts, and representatives of the Hollywood industry, concluded on June 1, 2022, with a verdict from a jury of 7 members, 5 of whom were men and 2 women. The jury found primarily in favor of Depp, who prevailed on all 3 counts of defamation pertaining to an opinion piece published in 2018. Heard wrote about reporting allegations of domestic abuse, even though she didn't specifically mention him in the piece. Due to a punitive damages cap imposed by Virginia law, the judge lowered the initial $15 million award of damages to $10.35 million. Heard received a $2 million damage award after winning one of her 3 defamation counterclaims. Depp, now 59, watched the verdict announcement from the United Kingdom, where he had been doing rock concerts with Jeff Beck, who passed away in January at the age of 78. The 37-year-old Heard personally attended the decision. In her remarks that day, Heard stated that the disappointment I feel today is beyond words and that she was heartbroken that the mountain of evidence still was not enough to stand up to the disproportionate power, influence and sway of my ex-husband. Meanwhile, Depp declared that the jury gave me my life back. From the very beginning, the goal of bringing this case was to reveal the truth, regardless of the outcome, he continued at the time. I owed it to my kids and to everyone who has stuck by me throughout this whole ordeal to tell the truth. Now that I've finally done it, I feel at ease. The online version of Heard's opinion piece was updated by the Washington Post with a new editor's note following the verdict. Later in June, Heard spoke with Savannah Guthrie for NBC News, discussing the trial and asserting that she doesn't blame the jury. I truly understand them, so I don't blame them. He's a well-liked character that many consider to be familiar. He's an incredible actor. Heard then appealed the verdict in July, following the trial, and Depp retaliated by filing his own appeal a few months later. In November, Heard was the target of an open letter denouncing vilification, ongoing online harassment, and unprecedented vitriol from over 140 eminent organizations and individuals dedicated to women's rights and domestic violence. They warned that other survivors who come forward could suffer damaging consequences as a result of the June 1 verdict. In our opinion, the Depp v. Heard verdict and continued discourse around it indicate a fundamental misunderstanding of intimate partner and sexual violence and how survivors respond to it, they wrote at that point. The propagation of this false information has irreversibly negative effects. We are extremely concerned about the growing abuse of defamation lawsuits as a means of intimidating and silencing victims.